Yesterday we talked about two triangles being congruent like this, and all of that had to be equal to that. This angle had to be equal to this angle. This angle had to be equal to this angle, and this side to this side to this side, and the third side to the third side. But some guys or ladies, I think it was guys though, back in the old days, figured out that you didn't have to have all 6 parts congruent in order to conclude that the two triangles are congruent, okay? Today we're going to talk about SSS and SAS, but there's 2 other ones also. So I'm going to talk about that for a little bit so that you keep these notes kind of separate. So the top 4 ways of congruency are valid ways. They're side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, and angle, side, angle. What we can have are donkeys, and another word for donkeys is ass. You cannot have ASS. You cannot have donkeys going backwards, which is SSA. And you can't have travel agencies, which is AAA. Okay, so just remember those. Or no, you are gossiping severely about those triangles if you say they're congruent by one of those 3. Okay, so I see that these 2 triangles have a shared side. That is one thing that you have to mark yourself. They're not going to mark it for you. We all know that shared side is equal to each other, so I can put 1 tick mark there. Now, when I do this, I'm going to read them in order as they appear. So this is a side, this is an angle, and this is a side, and they're in a row. They're not skipping anything. They're not skipping any parts. It's one side, the angle in the middle, and another side. So these 2 is yes by side, angle, side. Is there anything in this picture we can mark? Does it have a shared side?
Yes.
Yes, so we can mark that. Put 2 tick marks there. Remember to not put the same amount of tick marks as the other guys have because they're not equal to each other, but that is equal to itself, right? So now we have a side, and we have another side, and we have an angle. But are they in a row? Side, angle, side?
No.
Right? These are actually side, side, angle, which spells donkey backwards. So this one would be a no, not enough information. So this one has a shared side. We already have 2 tick marks and 3 tick marks, so we're going to put a 1 tick mark in the shared side. So now we have side, side, side. Is that a valid way to say the 2 are congruent? So this is yes by side, side, side. They do have 2 sides and an angle congruent to each other. This one would be side, angle, side, but this one would be side, side, angle, which is donkey spelled backwards. So since that's the case, this is a no, not enough information. When there are angles that are vertical angles, you can mark that they are congruent, okay? And now this would be angle, angle, angle. That's a travel agency, so it would be a no.